Get Black Power. Is that a crime? No. Is Black Power a crime? No. Is loving yourself a crime? No. Is taking care of your people a crime? No. Is feeding the people a crime? No. Is patrolling your community a crime? No. With these answers, New Era Detroit would like to know, why is it that the Detroit police is constantly harassing us when all we are doing is out here doing the most that we can with the limited resources that we have to protect our communities and bring our communities back to life. Now, New Era Detroit started in 2014, and since then, to 2016, we have become, because of hard work, 7 days a week, one of the fastest growing young black organizations in this country. We do that by getting up and getting out here every single day and putting our boots on the ground, figuring out tangible solutions to our problems in our communities.
New Era is changing the narrative that black men don't step up to protect their communities.
That's the reason that we out here, to protect innocent people and give people who just trying to go about their day-to-day life a sense of safety and security as they move around their city.
The Brothers of New Era have taken it upon themselves to protect our communities from police brutality and other crimes against black and brown people. Joining me now is Isaiah Zeke Williams. He's the founder of the New Era Detroit organization. Zeke, my brother, it's good to see you. It's an honor to have you on the show. Talk to me about exactly what y'all are doing and why it's so important.
You know, we just believe wholeheartedly when it comes to, you know, the safety of black communities, the well-being of black communities, you know, is the responsibility of the people in the community, in particular black men in the community. So for us, you know, it's just us out doing what we're supposed to do. We live in these communities, so it's our job to help and make sure that, you know, the communities that we live in have a certain level of safety.
You know, one of the things that people in the community are looking for safety from is law enforcement. Of course, black people are more likely to be killed by police than anyone else. How does a group like New Era help cut down on police-involved shootings and, worst-case scenario, deaths?
Outreach, you know, for us to be able to be out in our community, we have relationships with people out in the community. You know, when we move throughout the community, people have an understanding that, you know, we are genuinely there to help and protect, opposed to, you know, when you see someone with a badge on, it's typically, okay, what do you want? Let me clinch up. You know, for us, we just really have to have an understanding of, you know, what policing have been in America, you know, since it's been established, and then look at ourselves every year when we go through a lot of these situations with law enforcement, and opposed to sitting back and just complaining about situations. You know, I feel like the number one thing that we have to do as people is figure out realistic solutions. So for us, it's just putting ourselves in a position to make sure that we're able to get out in the community, build relationships with the people in the community, focusing on conflict resolution, de-escalation. You know, some of these things are common sense things that, you know, if you are protecting a group, a body of people, then we need to make sure that we focus in on not so much the aggression and showing force. It's just for us to be able to put ourselves in a position to just say, look, you know, we live here just like you, you know, so we want safe communities just like you.
Let's get right to Fox News' Randy Wimbley. He joins us live with a look at their mission. And Randy, what's this all about?
Hey guys, live here at 7 Mile in Asbury Park in Northwest Detroit at the People Store. And as you can see behind me, New Era Detroit, they're here to help keep an eye on customers. They'll be hitting a number of other party stores throughout the city. This is sort of in response, in light of the murder of Tracy Golden at another party store. And guys, a few moments ago, I talked with the woman who was coming into the store and said that she felt safe because they are here.
Community to follow suit. This is about us holding ourselves accountable first.
Violence at party stores has been a long-standing issue in Detroit. A week before Tracy Golden was murdered, Detroit police say these men assaulted someone inside the Mr. C's liquor store on East Warren and Bishop. Nathaniel Stewart, owner of Inner City Liquor, says that won't happen on his watch.
And my security, what we gonna do most of, we gonna walk elderlies to the car. You feel what I'm saying? We heavier bag, heavier items, cases of water. We can help them and just to secure the premises.
New Era says they'll spend the weekend patrolling neighborhood party stores and keeping watch over those going in and out of them.
Safety in our community have to be priority. It's top priority. We've been putting a Band-Aid on the situation for far too long. Been looking for one single source to handle the situation for far too long. It's just about accountability and everybody stepping up to do what they can do.
Is New Era Detroit a hate group?
No!
Absolutely not. We're sick of the narrative that just because we love each other and we love to have our fists up and we love wearing all black and we love saying all power to the people and we love saying that we have power in black. Just because we love doing these things, that don't make us a hate group. That don't make us not dislike any other group. That just means that we're focusing on our people and ourselves. That's just like a whole block of houses lined up, and you got one house on the block burning. We're going to concentrate on that one burning house on the block. That's what all power to the people mean, and black power, and us being out here with our right fist up in the air, and us being proud of who we are, because that's not the community and the environment that we grew up in. Our environment wasn't built in love. I didn't have young black organizations when I was young telling me to be proud about myself. I didn't see a collective group of black people coming through my neighborhood, knocking on my door, shaking my hand, playing basketball, playing football, barbecuing, giving out free food, doing school programs, feeding the people. These are things that New Era Detroit does on a weekly basis.